Hey fuckers, long time no see. I've been on vacation, so I'm sorry that I haven't been putting out a video for a long time. Probably like, well, I've been putting out videos here and there and everything, but I haven't been consistent, and I want to apologize for that. But vacation's over. I enjoyed it so much. If y'all follow me on Snap, y'all know where I've been at. All right, y'all know what I've been doing. Had a great time with the lady and everything. Sucks that it's all over now, but. Yeah, let's continue with the conversation that I'm gonna have with you guys today. And today, I want to talk about, well, first I want to begin with this. First, I want to begin with, hold on. First, I want to begin with, saying that this advice that I'm about to give you right now, or this experience I'm about to give you right now, is if you're open-minded and you don't think that you're better than everybody else, or whatnot, alright? And you can be open-minded in a good way, not like you're open-minded like, oh, I'm into threesomes, I gotta try this out, try that out, all that shit. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like, in a good way where it will benefit you in your life, alright? Maybe threesomes might benefit your life. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, right? Just some kinky shit that some of you guys are weird are into. Moving on. But it's just something that that you have to be open to, and you have to kind of look out for and kind of see when when you do some deep thinking for yourself. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. I keep getting messages, by you guys and my girl, and everything. But so what I want to say is how the military is helped me personally open my eyes to a lot of things. And maybe it was because where I came from, it just wasn't as exposed or whatnot, right? But I think it will benefit you a lot of times because the military has many people coming from different backgrounds, coming from good families, coming from bad families, coming from broken families, coming from average families or whatnot, right? For me, I guess I'll leave that part out. It's a little more personal, but. At least for the environment I was in, most people came from decent families where everything's provided for them, and in fact some people are pretty damn rich here and they don't work for a lot of stuff themselves, so they don't see a lot of things. They haven't been through it all because everything's done for them. So god damn. But what I want to say is just open your eyes to a lot of things and look out for it. So my experience was coming from where I came from, and going to the military is that you kind of finally see what people are talking about in terms of how I'm lucky, or how some of you guys may be lucky, or a lot of people around me are lucky for growing up in the areas that they grew up from, and because when you're in the military, you will see people that didn't grow up like you, that grew up very, very hard, and they joined the military because they had no other choice or they had nowhere else to go and whatnot, right? And I personally didn't put that off because I was like, it was kind of my first time experiencing that. I was like, like that's very, I guess, interesting to see, because you understand the world a lot more. You see your bigger picture, For example, I knew a guy. I think I mentioned this in my earlier videos, but during Christmas time, like, this guy didn't really want to go home because he had no family to go to. He had no house to live at. He had no place to stay. He had nowhere to go. He had nowhere to go. And he was telling my staff sergeant that if he goes back, he has nowhere to stay, because they were trying to get us out of the barracks and all that, and back home for the family, because everybody wants to go home. But he didn't want to, because he had nowhere else to go. So you see that, you kind of understand, like, I grew up well, and part of being sheltered, I don't think it's what you experience. I feel like part of being sheltered is what you want to understand, how open you are to things. Yes, of course, there's some things that you may not understand. However, you can still sympathize with it, not empathize with it, because you've never been through it, but at least you can try to understand where that person's coming from. And this is why I feel like a lot of people judge each other for some of the things they may disagree with, like, oh, that's bad, that's stupid, whatever, because it doesn't line up with this, how they grew up with and everything, And for a fact, I know for myself, the military really opened up my eyes to a lot of things. Even though I'm a reservist, yes, but you still work with people that come from different backgrounds, you know? Especially, you know, during initial training, you know, everybody goes through the same thing, and you see these guys, it's just kind of like, man, you see where you come from, you know, it's very eye-opening, you know, you start to really appreciate life for what it is. You start to really appreciate what you have. You start to, it just opens up your eyes more. You know, once your eyes are open, you know, you can see a lot more, appreciate more, and enjoy life more, and really enjoy life for what it is. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys see that I like to post like a lot of the stuff that I do, like traveling or whatever, because I really do generally appreciate the people around me and the things that I do. That's why in the beginning I said, like, you really have to be open about things to really understand, because there are people who are very entitled when they get out or whatever, and not trying to talk shit or anything, but people are very arrogant. They think they're the shit. They don't want to change. They don't want to change their ways. They feel like the people owe them something. They feel they're assholes to people. They're arrogant. You know, like at the end of the day, people thank you for your service because you're humble. They think you're humble. You know, because if you act like that, you're obviously just doing it for the pride, for just be a ribbon chaser or whatever. Okay, not ribbon chasers, but more like you're just doing it for yourself, and you just want to do it for the bragging rights. You know, and that's never a good thing to do. You should try to do it with like a kind of a service you're providing for his country, and humbleness and, you know, humility. Because at the end of the day, that's the whole definition of being a warrior. You know, you don't go on the streets and, you know, try to brag about and, you know, what you've done and talk shit on everybody else and are too prideful to do things the way some people do their ways. You know, I know some people who get the military, you know, and just like they don't want to have that job because they did the military ways better, and everybody in there who's doing it that was stupid, blah blah blah. You know, like, and so they're stuck in a position because they're not open to new things. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is just try to be open with new things. Try to understand where people are coming from. You know, but yeah, like that's just coming from my experience and just being back here and everything, and just working with different people and really helping me appreciate life. And honestly, I wouldn't be having this YouTube channel if it wasn't for me joining the military, because I was able to really understand where people were trying to come from. I was really to open myself up to new things and really open my eyes up to the world. Yeah, I may be innocent in the sense of, I don't know, certain things, because, you know, I'm young. You know, I'm very young, and I know that. I'm aware of that, and there's a lot more to experience in life. But for the most part, I think I've absorbed all that I can right now. You know, I wouldn't have met certain people in my life that are very important to me if it wasn't for, you know, the military, you know, and this YouTube channel. You know, like you guys are important to me because you guys have personal conversations with me and all that. So that's how the military helped me open my eyes a lot more, and hopefully it will for you too. That's what I want to get to you guys. A lot of you guys, I got multiple messages from you guys saying that, hey, I'm almost going through boot camp. What's the most important advice that you can give me? And I like to tell you guys, you know, obviously be tough, don't be a bitch and all that, and just go through it. And, you know, if you take this in a mature way, you'll come out and, you know, as a better person. You know what I mean? I like to also tell you guys, don't come out with like this cocky attitude where you think you're better than everybody else. You treat people like shit and everything, and you're just entitled and whatever. Let that mindset, that warrior mindset, come out when you're trying to defend your friends and defend your family, and you I don't know, kill the bad guy with love. You know, you do it out of love. You kill that guy for because, in an extreme sense, all right, because you loved your wife or loved your girlfriend or whatever. You know, like let's say the guy did her wrong. You know, like fucking raped her or some shit. You know, I'm gonna say kill the guy, but you know what I mean. I'm having that example because there's a case like that. Where I got a message from you guys. I'm not gonna mention who, but you defend your family and your friends and your loved ones with love, and all that. Let that part of you come out. Don't let it come out, you know, with innocent people that you just don't like it because you're freaking civilians. Don't ever do that. That's what I tell you guys before you guys ship up, and that's what I'm gonna tell you guys right now. All right, so that's it. I'm sorry for, you know, delaying these videos. Had a lot of time, just so much fun with my girlfriend and everything, and a lot of fun with my friends up in Mammoth. But yeah, vacation's over, so I'm back on the videos. Alright, anyways, follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, again on the screen right now. Like the video, thumbs up. You do you. Oh, sorry, there we go. Yeah, I haven't said this in a while. If you like the video, thumbs up, you do you. And remember, if you get jiggy, you better wrap your piggy. Thanks for watching. Oorah.